Hi, good morning everyone. Carol here from Oak House Journals. Hello, hello. Hope everybody's fine and dandy. It's a gorgeous day here in the UK this morning. I've got the windows open, so I'm hoping there's not going to be too much noise coming in from outside. But I do want to hear the birds singing, and I want you to hear them too because it's just lovely today. So I'm here just with a very quick, well, I'm hoping it's going to be quick, update on my 1,000 subscriber rack giveaway. I'm not going to go through the details of the rack with you because that's all on the original video, so I will put the link down below. But what I wanted to cover with you today is the prizes. There's been a little bit of confusion about how to enter the rack, so I'll just cover that. I will go through a list of names of all those who are currently entered into the rack giveaway. I've received some fabulous racks, I have to say. I've been blown away by that, so I just want to share those with you. And also I want to tell you how you can be a recipient of a rack, so how you can receive a rack as part of this giveaway challenge. So first things first, the prizes. As I say, these are the 3 prizes that I've put forward for the rack. So there is this beautiful journal by Alison Hutchins, and as I said, I'm not going to go through it because there is a video doing a detailed flip through of this lovely little journal. And I promise you, she is a treat. I'm also including one of these covered envelopes with this antique lace inside. And as you can see, there is one of the Tim Holtz stitch slotted dies on the back with a few goodies. And also there is this folio that I made, and this is stuffed full of goodies, and there's a little notebook on the back. But also, the lovely Tracy Fox said that she would give as one of the prizes 2 of her DigiKits. So there is a 4th prize, and that is 2 of Tracy Fox's DigiKits. So a massive thank you, Tracy. I really can't thank you enough. That was so generous of you. So we will have a 4th prize, and the winner of the 4th prize will be able to go over to Tracy's Etsy shop and choose 2 DigiKits to download. So that's that. And as I say, the links for these will be down below in the description box. The next thing I wanted to cover with you is there has been, let's put something back in frame here rather than you look at my horrible hands. There you go. You can look at those, everybody. The other thing I wanted to cover with you is there has been a little bit of confusion about how to enter. Basically, all I would like you to do is be a subscriber to my channel and do a rack. Now, that is a random act of kindness. Now, it can be anything. I would prefer it to be of the crafty kind, i.e. that you make something, but it doesn't have to be. And I know one lovely lady contacted me, and she went out for her friend to get some crafting supplies for her. Her friend was shielding because of the coronavirus, couldn't get out because of her age and the fact that she was shielding. Her friend is younger, and she nipped out and got her some crafting supplies. That is a rack to me, and that is absolutely beautiful and so kind of you to do that for somebody else. So if you want to do that kind of rack, then please go for your life. That is amazing. It wasn't what I originally intended, but that doesn't matter. Just do something nice for somebody. What I originally intended was for you to do something like make a journaling card or make a tag and give it to somebody or send it to somebody. It doesn't have to be a massive rack. And you know, I have heard of some amazing stories. But anyway, I'll come back to that. I'm digressing. So what I would like you to do is a rack and give it or send it to somebody. So it doesn't have to be majorly expensive. And that is all that you needed to do. But obviously I needed to know about it. So I either needed you to tell me in the comments box what your rack was going to be, or if you wanted it to be a surprise, to email me and tell me what your rack was going to be and who you were going to send it to. And I know a lot of you decided to go with that second option, emailing me, because I've had some amazing emails. So thank you all so much for those. They really have warmed my heart. So that's all you need to do. I know a couple of ladies were saying, well, they didn't know who they were supposed to give a rack to, and very, very kindly put their names forward so people could contact them and say, I would like to receive a rack from you. And there is a lady that I know called Dianne Westerlund, a beautiful, beautiful lady in Australia, who has offered to make some racks for people. So I will put her email details down below so that you can contact her. And as I'm saying this, I'm beginning to think, Dianne, I'm so sorry. Are you? Oh, I'm not sure now if you're American or not. Oh, sorry. But anyway, I will put Dianne's email details down below. And if you would like to receive a rack from her, then please get in touch with her directly. Okay. I know another lady was Carla, and she kindly offered to do racks for people. But I don't know if Carla has had people take up that offer as yet. So that's another lady you might like to contact. So some of you have been getting in touch with me and telling me what your racks have been. And oh my goodness, there have been some amazingly generous ones. I've seen pictures of what racks people have intended to send. And oh gosh, if that was dropping through my door, I would be over the moon. Some of you have been remarkably generous. Some of you have done numerous racks, not just sending out one item, you've sent out multiples, and that is so, so kind of you. That has been amazing. But as I said to you, it could be just a tag. I mean, that would equally make somebody's day, getting that coming through the letterbox. So as I said, some of you have been in contact with me directly and let me know what racks you've been sending out. One or two of you have very kindly as well sent me evidence, or showed me evidence that you've actually popped the racks in the post. So I've had pictures of the parcels, I've had pictures of the certificates of posting. In the immortal words of Nick the Booksmith, and I love this phrase, I'm not your mum, so it's trust. So if you say to me, either in the comments or via email, that you are going to be sending out a rack, then oh my goodness, please, I'm trusting you. You don't need to send me evidence. It's just sufficient enough that you are going to be doing that. The other emails that I've been getting in are from people that have actually received their racks. And oh my goodness, thank you so much. They're coming back in and thanking me for a rack that they received from somebody else. It's incredible. I've been like a kid here. I'm getting the best of both worlds. I know what's going out and I'm excited for the recipients. And I'm also hearing the excitement from the recipients themselves when they've been contacting me. And the other thing that is so lovely about what's happening at the moment is that somebody has been sending out a rack to a friend or a fellow artist or a colleague, and that person has been so overwhelmed about getting a rack that they've sent one back to the person that they received their rack from. So there's kind of like a ping pong going on, and that is equally as lovely. And I don't know, you can't see me here, but I'm hoping you can pick it up in my voice. I am beaming just thinking about it. I've got a smile all over my face, and it just warms your heart that we have such a lovely crafting community. So a massive thank you to each and every one of you that has taken part so far. There's still plenty of time to take part if you want to. The closing date is the 1st of July, so there's still plenty of time. And as I say, it doesn't have to be much, just some little gesture. I know one lady who is most definitely in Australia sent out the most gorgeous bundle of laces and fabrics to somebody here in the UK, and oh my goodness, that was lovely. So it's a good opportunity to stash bust, to share your crafting bits and bobs, because we all have unique bits and bobs that we could just pop in an envelope and share with somebody. So that's all I wanted to say about the prizes and the confusion and the fantastic time that I'm having in all of this. But I do have a list here of the people that have either been in touch with me or emailed or whatever, who are taking part in the challenge so far. So I think I've got everybody's name, but if you have been in touch with me and I've missed your name, then please give me a shout out. I'll put my email address in the description box down below. Please just contact me again and say, oi, you've missed me out, and I really am so sorry if I have missed you out. And similarly, if you want to take part, send me an email or put it in the comments box below. So the people so far, and I'm just going to run through, we've got 24 people. So there's Rhonda Scarborough, Carol Rigby, Carla Mayfield, Leanne Gordon, hi Leanne, Angela, hello Angela, Jackie Chimes, hello Jackie, Bagita, hello, Colleen, Penelope Marshall, Tracy Fox, Heidi McGregor, hi Heidi, Pat Kay, Jessica Rapp, Barbie, Diane, redesigned by Delicia, Janet, Gail G, Suzanne, Marianne Knox, My Paper Journey, so that's MK Rees, I think it is, REYES, Girl from the Bayou, Gina from Firefly Studio 67, and Rachel Roxy Creations. So those are the people that I have on my list. There have been more, and this is where some of you have been so generous. There have been at least 6 people who have said, I will do racks. These are the details of the rack, but please, I want the prize to go to other people. So, I mean, how generous is that? So, yes, there have been a few more, and all I can say to those people is a massive thank you. That is so kind of you to participate and not want your name put forward to win one of the prizes. So the other lovely thing is this was all about you guys. It wasn't supposed to be about me getting racks. It was all supposed to be about us sharing with each other. But some of you have been amazing and have sent me racks, and I really am so touched at your kindness and generosity. So I just thought very quickly that I would share with you some of the racks that I've seen. So first of all, can I say a massive thank you to Heidi McGregor. Sorry, Heidi, that's so naughty of me to try and do a Scottish accent, but I do love your accent so much. Heidi, I bought a journal of Heidi recently, and look at this. She sent me this lovely rack of vintage papers, and oh, these are just gorgeous, Heidi. And she very kindly said, oh, I hope you can make use of them. Oh, absolutely can I make use of them when I can stop going through them and touching them. And look at this, hairs. I have on my to-do list, which is as long as my arm, to do a hair journal. There are some stunning images of hairs, and she has sent me that. There's some old school page there. This is an old rent card. Look at this. It's just lovely. And then another, look at the writing on this. It's lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. So I was such a happy bunny when this came through the post the other day. So thank you so much, Heidi. I haven't put it away. I can't. I keep on... it's on this one of my units in my craft room, and every time I go past it, I just have to have a little flip through again. I mean, look at this. This book was obviously, it must be about, just one second. Yeah, that's 13 inches by about, that must be about 3.5 inches. So there must have been a ledger book that size. And I think we've noticed a date on this when we were looking at it, that it dates back to the 1800s. So absolutely gorgeous. So that was the lovely rack that I received from Heidi. And oh, it didn't make my day, it's made my week, because I've done nothing but look at this every time. I can't put it away yet. So that was one rack that I received. Another rack I received was this. Now this is a friendship journal page, and it's come from Rachel, Roxy Creation, and oh, I'm blown away by this. We agreed to swap, or I asked rather, if Rachel would swap a friendship journal page with me. Now, you know how busy Rachel is from all her videos and her 100-day project. So to actually find time to make this and include it as a rack for me was just absolutely awesome. It is, the work in it is just amazing. She is an absolute master at collaging with fabric and paper, and I absolutely love each and every one of her videos. So thank you so much, Rachel, for doing this for me. You didn't have to, and it's absolutely awesome. And it will be going into my friendship journal that I am making at the end of the year, and plan to do a flip through at the end of the year. So I'm not really going through this in full detail here, because when I go through my friendship journal and show you all the lovely pages that people have done for me, I will show this off in more detail along with all the others. So this is an absolutely lovely rack that I've received from Rachel. As I say, Rachel didn't have to do this for me, but she did, and I am so grateful, Rachel. So thank you so much for that. And gosh, this next one, well, this one absolutely blew my mind. I mentioned to you the lovely Dianne. Well, this arrived in the post. Dianne contacted me and said that she would love to do a rack for me, and would I send my address. Whoops, those are Dianne's details. And this is what she sent for me. So actually, I will put this on one side and I will show you that in a minute. Dianne made this beautiful, beautiful Gibson Girl journal. It's absolutely lovely. And I'm going to do a quick flick through of, or flip through even, of the journal. So she's tied it up in this white and black organza ribbon, which is just perfect. And this is her business card. She doesn't have a YouTube channel or an Etsy shop, but as I say, I will put Dianne's email details in the description box down below, and if you want her to do a rack for you, please contact her directly. And I'm just going to cover up her name, and it's Handmade Journals by Dianne. So I love that so much. I'm just going to leave that on the front cover. And can you see the beautiful little paper clips that she's put on the bottom? And this is the most delicate pastel blue colour. Absolutely gorgeous. Whoops. So here we go. And this is very much a naked journal, a writing journal, which Dianne said it would be, which is absolutely perfect for me. So we have a pocket there, and look at this lovely tag, all in black and white with this Gibson lady, image of a Gibson lady on the top. And I asked Dianne, because this is, can you see it? It's textured and it's absolutely gorgeous. And I asked her where she got this lovely paper from, and she said it was shelf lining. How amazing is that, that we can repurpose and reuse something like shelf lining paper? But the feel of that is just beautiful. And look at this lovely, very simple, elegant stamp that she's used, and the gorgeous papers. And Dianne has taught me a trick. Let me just show you. There's tucked all the way through the journal are little notelets like this for me to use. Now the trick that Dianne has taught me, which I have never thought to do, although she said, oh, loads of people must have done it, this is fabric. It's paper, but what she's done is she's photocopied her fabric to get these gorgeous, really muted pages in the book. And I just thought that is such an incredible idea. It just, I can see all the weave of the fabric here. And when I was looking through the journal, I was just bemused by what she'd done. And of course, it didn't occur to me that what she had done was photocopied some of the fabrics that she's got in and around her house. And I just thought that that was just an amazing idea, and I'm certainly going to be doing that, because we get some fabulous fabrics, don't we? This actually is a fabric pocket that she's used, so that's really lovely. I just like the way that Dianne has mixed and matched photocopies of fabrics and actual fabrics themselves. This is just such a lovely little journal. So thank you so much, Dianne. It's absolutely wonderful, and oh, what an amazing rack to receive through the post. Just beautiful. She's made a little booklet here, again with a little pocket there. So I have oodles and oodles of lovely writing space to use in this journal. But I will struggle, Dianne, I did say, look at this, how she's put lace down that edge there. It's just beautiful. Now I always put lace down the edges of my page. I've never thought to include them in the spine edge like that. So that's another tip I've learnt from you, Dianne. Look at this lovely lace, and she knows how much I love lace. And she's done that gorgeous pocket there, that lovely journaling card. So just a few more pages. I love how Dianne has used this stamp all the way through. Loads of little tuck spots here. And I just love the colour. It's just very simple with blues and blacks and whites, but it looks so lovely. Lovely little notelet. There we go. Just a little note. It's so sweet. And these images of the Gibson girls are just wonderful. Lovely Paris fabric photocopied paper there. And this again. This beautiful tag here, and a little across the corner belly band with a stitched button. Another image of a Gibson girl. Do you know, my dad used to draw images like that, and I never realised until I got this journal that actually that was obviously part of his era, and he would have been so familiar with seeing images like that. But I just thought those were my dad's attempts at drawing ladies. Just beautiful. Just lovely. The colours here are amazing. I'm just going to refresh my computer screen. And then I have this lovely, lovely fabric pocket at the back. This gorgeous floating pocket with this lovely layered tag with lace and fabric, and this very elegant lady reclining. Absolutely beautiful. Whoopsie daisies, if I can get it. There we go. And this lady here, lace little pocket. There's a pocket behind, obviously, and she sat there very demurely, hands in her lap. Very Downton Abbey, I think. So, and there's a couple of images on the back. So that is the absolutely beautiful journal that I've received from Dianne. And Dianne, I love her to bits. And I am so grateful that you thought of me and wanted to include me in the rack giveaway. Do you know, what is it? I cannot tie a bow as soon as I get on camera. But, oh, it's lovely. And I'm absolutely thrilled to bits with that, Dianne. But not only did Dianne send me that, but she also sent me a snippet roll. Just drop that to one side. Again, this beautiful organza ribbon. And just look at this. How lovely is that? Another Gibson lady. Some little flowers with some tiny little buttons. Little pearl buttons there, or pearl beads. Just gorgeous. This little ruffle here. And a little cameo there. That is so sweet. Absolutely lovely. And a crocheted. I'm not sure if that is crocheted, but it is lovely. It looks like a type of weaving, actually. So look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And Dianne said she could not leave this and not send it with the journal because of the colours. It matched so beautifully. And Dianne, I know I shouldn't say this, but I'm thrilled you didn't, because I love it, absolutely love it. So thank you so much. And again, as I say, I will put Dianne's link down below if you want to contact her and ask her if she will do a rack for you. So there you have it, everybody. Thank you for indulging me today. As I say, the closing date is the 1st of July. So please, please, please take part and let's share some of the happiness and love by sending each other some racks and tags and journaling cards and bits and bobs. So thank you so much, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye for now.